Well, hello and welcome to Allies of Justice, week 29. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
We had a little bit of a hiatus due to illness and whatnot, but we are back and ready to continue forward with our riveting story on our heroes not dying against the... what do you guys call it?
Fucking the cold one.
Yeah, you guys named it...
Drunken Company?
It
No,
was the chicken lizard, right?
it was Chicken Lizard, but you guys gave it its own name.
Oh, we called
Cold one is the name, but
let out yet.
we called it the big one because we didn't want to metagame and say cold one, so we're just like, it's big. It's big one. Cool.
Yeah, so you guys didn't die from
we're
that.
terrible.
Just at most things. I mean, a few things. So, who wants to do the recap?
I guess it's usually my thing. So, last time on Allies of Justice, we were it was the chase scene. We were chased down by, well, not necessarily chased down because that would imply that they caught us. We were chased by the big cold one, dinosaur, not dinosaur, just big chicken lizard, running after us while we were in the midst of a Garnox horde. Garnox? That's what that's called? Garnox? Yeah, Garnox. Soon realized that it wasn't just the cold one running after us, as through the trees, we noticed more Crux were coming at us. They were riding the smaller chicken lizards and firing arrows and darts at us, so that was not exactly pretty. So we're like, oh, it's an organized group, I guess, using the cold one as, a little bit of a distraction. But turns out, with Vedran and Naomi on the back, they noticed that the cold one had something on its head, or like behind its back of its neck, a saddle. Like, oh, someone's riding in this. That's great. In the front, they had to deal with some Cruxes trying to jump on the Garnox and cut the, I think it was like the chain or like the leather strapping the line. Thankfully, they were able to knock it off. I believe Yaji took it out with like a crit hit or something like that with his arrow. Soon after that, turns out that Mr. Sharptooth was not completely out of the sway of whoever was controlling the Cruxes, as he came out and started to attack Mr. Akko and Yaji, as well as Kite, who had come out to help. In the middle, Adze, Crystal, and Farah were dealing with the Cruxes that were attacking the cart in that area. Not cart, caravan. Adze was able to get a few hits in. Farah, unfortunately, gun kept misfiring. It happens to the best of us. And Crystal was... she was being Crystal. She killed all those Cruxes.
How dare you? That's not her thing.
I mean, she did it pretty well, though.
She did do it pretty well.
She's MVP.
Maybe it is.
Wait, am I? Wait, no. Exact. Why did everyone stop me? Fucking hell!
I thought you were just providing a bit of context beforehand, and then you were gonna go forward, but you just kept going, and I didn't want to interrupt you.
Well, thank you.
Honestly, it was just a good refresher.
Anyway, after all that, the chase happened. Back to this. We got off, checking our wounds. Right, because we stopped. Okay. So Adze was in the back of the caravan, just cooling. Actually, no, he wasn't. He was making his way. People were meeting up, talking about Sharptooth, how he was being iffy. They decided to keep him around for now, see how everything was going. Adze, not wanting to interact with Naomi at that point, wanted to just go around the back of the caravan to do something else. Vedran Vedran walked by him, so they had a little bit of talk. Turns out Adze has a tattoo on the back of his ear saying that he not saying, but it gives him a connection to someone. We don't know who at that point. But then Adze mutated because he got cut. I'm pretty sure it's because he got cut by a ruin infused or like bile thing knife, and so he's more mutant now. He's got beefy legs, unfortunately.
Very swole legs.
Very swole legs, which hurts because now his Mantis leg is even more visible. It's great. Just went to the back of the caravan, just regretting a lot of things. Vedran got a pat down by Miss Moulin.
It's more a fucking pat down.
Oh, right, she
Dig a
didn't
giant
touch it, she
hole
did
and
the
I had to strip.
Yeah, strip.
And you let it happen.
Hey, I don't want to get mutations.
So he stripped down. Outside of that, I don't think anything else particularly happened at that point. Adze got called to the woods by his fox spirit. Turns out, in fact, this is his mother. Naomi followed him into the woods as well as he dipped his head into a puddle of probably mercury. He would be dead, but just talked to his spirit mama for a little bit, but then got pulled out by Naomi. They had a talk, but that was starting to go somewhere, but unfortunately, due to amazing rolls by our lovely GM, a certain someone was eavesdropping, and so tried to be discreet, but unfortunately could not.
No, I want to interject. I was there first. Don't reverse the situation. You make me sound like a pervert.
Okay.
Well, the one time that he's not okay with being called a pervert.
No, this is in character.
So after that, ran away. Then after that, Crystal talked to Adze. I think that was just about it. Vedran and Naomi decided that they were going to meditate once Yaji's thing was up, and I believe that was the long and short of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Adze also saw Vedran's dick.
That was also a thing.
Yeah.
So adding in that final bit of information, anyone else have anything else they want to contribute before moving forward with today's game?
No. I think a lot of the stuff that happened after the chase fight that was like very important outside of what I described happened more in text RP.
There was also some little bits of information that Shark Tooth told us.
Oh yes, the Crux Village. Yes.
Yeah. There's that, and I forgot who was there for that.
I know at least Akko was there. I think.
I know I wasn't.
I think Yaji.
I don't remember anything by Crux Village.
So, Anthony,
that's
why don't
why I
you
wanted to-
refresh it then? What did you learn from good old Sharptooth?
He told us that there is a
That
city.
there are several.
Wait, hold on. Would you like to do it, Anthony? I think Anthony's thing kind of
Was
just
that
died.
you or me who was told to do it?
It was you, but you seem to be freezing back and forth.
I can't tell you.
The
So why don't
long and
you-
short of it is that he told us about a city of Cruxes, right? Where they basically go after they do thievery and any kind of less than appropriate jobs, if you will. You know, basically where they stash all their things. And as you can probably imagine, it's not too far away, but it's probably the kind of place that what's the best way to put it? That will be interesting to visit if we're gonna be dealing with the witches that are creating the mess that we're dealing with right now.
All right. And what other information that he gave you guys? Is there anything else you want to mention?
That there are several more spiky ladies
Yeah.
About 10
that are influencing the cruxes, but
Well, no, not
there's
10.
only one of them in this current area.
I'm pretty sure he said 10, but held up 3 fingers. So I'm going off of the fingers, just 3.
Yeah, no, according to my notes, yep, 10.
Well, he said 10, but he held up 3 fingers.
How many? Well, okay.
So again, take that for what you will.
The point is, we can expect at least 3 to 10 spiky ladies.
I'm
Yes.
going with 3, but hey, someone joined the call.
Someone is now safe from heavens.
What's going on?
We're still in the recap.
We are.
Yeah. There was a dog emergency, so
Oh,
no.
fuck off, Alfie.
I do not decide where the heaven goes. The heaven
No, but you
wills
can decide
what
where
the
hell
heaven
goes.
wills.
So, anything else?
Can't think of anything else right now, huh?
All right.
Naomi's a Kasune.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that was... Oh, right. That was only done in text, wasn't it? No, it wasn't done in text. That was done last time. Right, yeah.
That was done
In
the
case it
game
wasn't
before.
obvious.
Anyway.
Yeah. Adze now knows what she's
No,
gonna
that was
do.
done fucking like 3 games ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Crystal finding out was done in text, but
Yeah.
Adze finding out was done last session, I believe.
Yes. That was the whole talk.
All right. So, we find ourselves currently back on the road. Threats from long past, hopefully and seemingly being forgotten as our group of adventurers press forward.
Wait.
Oh, we're not gonna...
We're
the-
back on the road. We're not doing the Bang Sanctum. Well,
Yeah,
shit.
I'm pretty sure
Hold on,
that
I'm
we're
gonna
not
go.
going into the race.
Wait for the description before we continue on to that. Something changed and decisions were made.
So, back on the road.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, text RP, it's fine.
We find our group currently pressing forward. A few days since they first originally started this long, arduous, and stressful trek. The sun seems to start to crest down towards the horizon as the craziness that happened before, with all the fighting and whatnot, slowly starts to be pushed out of everybody's minds. And only thing currently is a hope that they can get done with this trek after resting to get to this town and be done with this and back home with the memories of the allies left behind still in their minds and the idea of getting there safely and what these spiky ladies and witches, dark magic, all these things truly mean for the players, or the characters themselves. So, it's now becoming the crest of the next morning. Everyone, if you chose to sleep, you're fully rested.
Does fully rested also mean healed, or?
Not unless you have a technique that lets you heal after combat.
Technique.
Oh yeah, how does natural healing work?
You need the technique to do it,
I have it.
so that means you would heal your hit die.
Cool. I roll then.
Correct.
Yep. I need some medical attention.
Don't we all?
Also, can I assume that because I meditated the night before, I get my Titan stuff back? Tidal power.
Oh,
so it's-
fuck.
Okay.
According to what you know, you guys as a group are approximately 1 day out from the town. You've been traveling long, and if you push through the night, you could make it there now. Or you can try to play it safe.
I vote playing it safe. Last time we
I
tried
mean-
pushing through the nights, we got cold one on our asses, so...
Let's try to play it safe, because, like, our last few sessions have been combat. Let's just take it real fucking easy right now.
Yeah.
If it's the creatures we're afraid of, then yes, I agree. But if it's the dark we're afraid of, I could help with that.
Well, the safest option would be letting Yaji create the containment so you guys can sleep. Which
Yeah.
would be playing it safe.
That would be
Well, I mean,
ideal.
like if we were deciding if we wanted to push forward and we were afraid of the whatever, just let Yashi do the thing.
Gosh, do your thing.
Gosh,
Yeah.
do the thing!
So as night begins to pick up, eventually somebody comes and contacts you, Yashi, stating that it's time to set up your lodging, your oasis in the wood. So, why don't you go ahead and describe what happens?
Well, I gotta sit around for an hour.
Yeah, that's fine. This is with the idea that you already done this.
Oh, much like normal. The bunch of wood snapping and magic stuff. It's been a while.
Great to be back, guys.
Give me a second when we load up the notes.
I mean, it's not...
Well,
I feel like it's pretty straightforward in what you do. You kneel down in the forest, meditate for an hour.
You're
Then-
looking up the notes for the actual housing.
And
I
then, like,
see.
magic.
can I say that like during that hour since he's looking that I was going around healing everybody?
If you want.
Please.
Yeah, because everyone needs to heal.
You also have the
None
entire
of us
day
want to
before.
die.
Yeah, you can double stabilize everyone here because it's a new day.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with Akko.
Please.
We'll kneel down. My hands in the after focusing for roughly an hour. We the area in front of him will get increasing in vegetation. Lots of loud snappings, wood bending, more trees that are appearing from nowhere. And then
He sounded fine.
I
though.
have nothing running aside from normal.
Yeah, like sometimes I don't know if the pauses are just him thinking about what to say or if it's actually the
No,
computer.
there was
It's
that
probably
I
chat
just
didn't
stuff.
pause it at all.
Okay.
So, much like always, the shrubbery opens. The forest seems to move open like an envelope, allowing the our group to move through the forest edges into the large oasis-like undercropping created by Yaji's. Okay, yeah. Created by Yaji's wild arts. Now, Yaji, is everyone able to make it in?
No.
So why don't you describe it for the people that can't make it in?
That depends on how good their rules are.
Who cannot make it in?
Yeah, Naomi, why don't you make a search check? You did a DC
Really?
of 29.
Are you kidding?
man.
Why can't she
Yeah.
make it in?
Information
That's not
got
happening.
updated.
That's literally not happening.
We'll just roll it anyway for.
No, it will not
No, yeah,
happen.
no, it doesn't matter if you fail or not. Roll it anyway.
I heard my
Because
name.
it shows a amount of failure.
I'm not even trained.
Yeah. So significantly.
Oh no.
Okay. Who else can't make it in?
That should be it.
I'm probably boned.
Wait, are you seriously leaving Naomi out here by your? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you don't know who can't willingly make it in.
Is there anyone else?
No one that's being forced out. Unless I can stop Oteka.
Oh.
No.
So it's just Naomi?
Why is she being forced out?
Okay,
Because of her
no.
search
Hey,
check?
Hey,
what the fuck?
Hey, leave that
It's
for
a
role
se-
playing.
it's a secret
Leave
thing,
it for
apparently.
fucking role playing.
So, Naomi, while you try to move forward with the rest of the group, you try to push past the vines to go into the oasis and find yourself on an opposite end of the vines, but unclear where you were heading or really what you were planning on or where you were going. And as you look around, you just see Yaji standing there.
My eyes are open.
What's going on?
Sorry. Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah. Now I can hear you.
I suppose.
Okay. No, I don't know what's going on in the background here. But yeah,
Maybe
you
if you need-
will. What?
No, you can keep going. Don't worry about it.
Yaji with the scale on his face. It's like I don't think you're allowed in anymore.
Naomi looks hurt. What? Did I do something wrong?
You don't need to hide it anymore. I know what you really are.
Naomi looks around, distressed. Is that why I'm not let in?
Yes. Starting to make sense. First, Oteka goes up. And then you.
Naomi bites her lip, looks around.
Why are you so nervous?
I don't know how everyone else is gonna react.
React to what? You planned on killing myself.
What? I wasn't going to kill anybody. Naomi looks like she's about to cry.
Yaja will shake his head. It's like, stop with the lying. You guys have only caused nothing but trouble. In fact, if you haven't shown yourself, I wouldn't have begun to think this way. That maybe you guys were the ones who were truly responsible for my tribe. And why Adze is still alive.
I'm not a killer.
Maybe not you directly, but you're all the same.
Naomi will step back from Yaji.
Did Yaji do anything else?
I don't know what's going on on that end. Everything was heard?
Yes, I heard you.
Yeah, it was just super
choppy.
stuttery.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what's going on. During the break,
Just keep going.
I'll reboot the computer.
So she steps away from you. What do you do, Yashi?
I'll still stay there. You have any more of your kind around here?
No. I wasn't going... I'm not a bad person.
No. At least you're trying to romance him. Try to get him to think your ways. I will lead him back to the proper path.
I can leave him alone if you want.
Yeah, as you will sigh. He'll begin to sit down. I don't know. Everything has changed since you guys have shown up. At the very least, you don't seem as violent.
Naomi will, she'll start to tear up and back away some more.
Where are you running off to?
I don't know. But you don't seem to want me here.
No. Lately, your kind has been showing up.
I would never do anything to hurt any of you, and I especially don't want to come between you and your son. So... It's fine, I'll just wait out here.
I'm lost. I'm lost in what I should say. As the Pammer creeps around inside the oasis.
Yeah. I think he said for that very reason he just heads inside the oasis. Am I right, Anthony?
Oh, it's camera.
Okay, he's in
I
the
need to
oasis.
gather a few thoughts.
Okay. I think he said like the camera goes into the oasis so he can think about what he's gonna say.
So, with that in mind, we pick up with everybody moving inside the oasis at this point.
I'd say it would just be scanning around, seeing where the sorry, sit down now. Start scanning around, seeing where the huts are exactly.
They're still there. Still all good.
Yeah.
Are they the same ones?
Well, I don't know how they're gonna look. That's up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're all the same.
Okay. Well, as he would sigh, but resign himself to actually head to the hut that Yaji made for him originally. If he changed it, you'll see exactly what it looks like now. Is it any changed, or is it the same?
Officially, no.
Okay.
It's
well then,
the same currently because I've yet to work on it.
all right, cool. So he'll just head in there, just sigh and put his things down, and then head back out. He'd wait and look around, see if he can spot Naomi, see if she came in at any point. That'll be it.
All right. Everybody else?
Then would go place his stuff in his little hut room thing, whatever you'd call it. And he'd after that just leave there, sit down somewhere in the middle if there's some kind of area for people to congregate in. Get out his little book, start scribbling things in that. Kind of looking around, keeping an eye on who's where, who's doing what.
Crystal would probably do relatively the same thing. Just put her stuff down, go to the middle, hang out. She'd probably be a little concerned when she doesn't see Naomi anywhere. Think you're muted, man.
Hello? Can you hear me properly there?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. I was saying, Akka will probably just stay close by the kite. Like, after all that's happened, he'd basically be glued to her at this point.
Aww.
Aww.
How cute.
That's not gonna last.
You butt.
Yeah, it says
more
the
faith.
one-man wonder who has no relationship ever.
Oh,
That was rough.
Sorry, Army.
Such a mean father.
You just went for the fucking jugular,
I'm
didn't you?
emotional. Leave me alone.
he's going for a midlife crisis.
So you're just hanging around Kite then.
Yes, he's making sure that she's, recovering now properly.
All right. And I believe that's everybody. Vedran, did you already say what you're doing? Yes?
Yeah.
Alright, so about 5 minutes go by and still no sign of Yaji and Naomi. While you all just getting ready, bringing the caravan inside the oasis, getting all your equipment and whatnot situated.
Yeah, at this point, Crystal would look really worried and would turn to Vedran, who would probably be near. Have you seen Naomi around?
No, but I haven't seen Yaji either. They're probably talking.
I don't know. I don't know if I saw them come in.
Yeah, they're probably talking outside. Like a private conversation.
I'd say, remembering. Wait, am I overhearing this? I assumed that I was by everyone waiting as well.
If you want to be.
Yeah, if you want to be. This is
Okay.
on you.
Okay. Well, I was waiting around there, and then hearing that, think, oh yeah, that happened a couple days ago. Yaji and Naomi haven't really talked much, so he's gonna start heading out to see how that's going.
Yeah, Crystal would do the same thing.
They're probably having a private conversation. I'd leave them to it, at least for the time being.
Well, I just want to make sure she's all right.
If she's not alright, then we do something.
It's fine. I'm just gonna check up on them.
Yeah.
Right, sure. I'll leave you to it.
Start heading out of the oasis.
Yep. Like good friends.
Well, it's not like good friends, just protective. And then knowing what happened.
Vedran's not a paranoid motherfucker.
Exactly.
We are, okay?
So while moving outside, you see currently Naomi, one arm hugging across herself, and Yaji currently sit down on the ground cross-legged, eyes closed and knees seemingly bouncing, seeming to be in thought.
Hey, everything alright?
Naomi will quickly turn to the two of you and then wipe her eyes. Yeah, everything's fine.
Why haven't you two come in?
We're having a conversation.
Right.
Naomi,
Well,
were you crying just then?
No, just allergies.
She'd look at you skeptically. Okay, if you're sure.
Do you want to sense me?
Yeah, hold on. I could probably do that.
well, as he thinks of that, the allergy.
Hold on.
It's
do I
a
have?
-5, guys. Okay.
Hold on, right? Oh yeah,
Zero.
I could beat that.
Yes, while you look at her, she definitely does seem to be acting fishy.
Naomi, are you sure you're alright?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try staying guard outside.
Do you? She looks at Tay. No offense,
No, there's-
Naomi, but I don't think staying out here by yourself is a good idea.
It's okay, I'm good at hiding.
There's no need to stay outside.
What?
I can't handle this.
Do you want one of us to stay out here with you?
You don't have to.
I mean, but I want to. I'm your friend, Naomi.
Besides, I don't think, like... It'd probably be best if we all just stayed in the oasis, because anyone outside could attract more attention than this oasis ever will, if I'm to believe what Yaji says.
Protected us so far.
Like I said, I'm a really good hider. Here, watch, and she'll run off somewhere and hide.
Can I make a spot check to try and see her?
Naomi, no.
You can attempt it.
Alright.
You don't.
Yeah.
And you don't.
No, that wasn't me.
And you don't.
Really? Huh. Well, I actually can't see you.
That's pretty good.
Now, there's no really point to start tracking because I know exactly where she just ran off to and hid. I just know that she's hiding over there, but I can't see her, period. Right?
Yeah. She is hidden.
Huh. Well, it's pretty good. I still think it'll probably be best considering what happened with the caravan when you were with Vedran and just back there by yourselves. You should probably just come into the oasis.
Or at the very least, have someone with you. I prefer you in the oasis, but if you insist on being out here, have someone with you.
It's fine. We can all go inside. We'll be safer there.
See? Yaji says we can all go inside.
You don't hear anything.
Naomi? As he walks over to where she was hiding. Naomi?
Oh no.
That would actually need to move silent then, Naomi.
Very well.
Yeah, you move to where she was, you don't see her or you don't hear her. The only thing you hear is the ambient noise of the forest picking up.
Naomi, this isn't funny.
Where'd she go?
I'll find her. Start tracking.
Crystal would follow you.
What about you, Yashi?
I would follow, but I would be more at a distance.
Alrighty. So, you continue to try to track her, but even with your tracking finesse, she went through a lot of work trying to make sure she's not found.
What's his face? Well, I've got keen senses. I'll stay outside the oasis and wait for her to come back. If she does.
Crystal just